Stop it. Stop it right fucking now. Stop scrolling Instagram. Stop looking at friends. Stop comparing yourself, your prep, your transformation, your journey to other people. Why? Because it's going to make you feel like shit. Because they are completely chalk and cheese. What you do and what David or Susan are doing down the road in their prep or in their diet or in their transformation or just generally in their life has got no correlation to what you're doing whatsoever. All that's going to happen is you're going to compare, get inside your head and make yourself feel like shit. And it's going to question everything that you do, which is going to completely mess up your journey. So guys, I'm going to come on today and talk to you about comparison and it being the thief of joy. It's something that I've probably seen the most prominent within someone's prep. And it usually tends to kind of increase as prep goes on. As the closer someone gets to their peak week or their show day, I start getting the questions of, have you seen what blah, blah, blah is doing? Or why is blah, blah, blah doing this and I'm doing this? Or how come this person's on this much cardio and I'm eating this much and this much is on this drugs and this much? Jesus Christ, bro, like stop the carousel in your mind from spinning because you're going to make yourself dizzy and you're going to make yourself sick. It is just not worth it. Everybody is individual. Everybody has different processes. Everybody has different coaches that have different processes. Everybody has different beliefs or different methods. That's just something that this industry has. There's no one set template or cookie cut plan that gets you from A to B when it comes to getting peeled for a stage. People will be on different amounts of cardio. People will be on different amounts of food, different amounts of drugs. People have different classes and categories and federations that they're looking to compete for. You know, I've had people in the past that are comparing themselves to figure girls when they're in bikini, and I'm like, you are literally fucking with your head for no reason, because you're not even going to be stepping on stage with that person. And it's that realization of, oh, I've just been panicking for no reason at all. Now, I'll hold my hands up. I've done it. I've done it in the past. Of course I've done it. A funny story is one of my best friends now. I thought I was going to be competing against him. He was in Masters bodybuilding and he was fucking jacked. And the whole way through prep, I thought, I'm going to be stepping on stage against this guy. It shows how like beautiful and young he is. Shout out to Kirkham. I was convinced I was going to be stepping on stage with him. And it wasn't until I actually got there on the day that he was like, oh yeah, I'm in Masters. Why did I freak myself out the whole time? And I realized then, comparing myself or worrying about things that are out of my control serves absolutely no merit to my journey whatsoever. So what do we do, guys? What do we do? Do we scroll through Instagram? Do we start searching names for federations? You know, do we start working out weeks of who's competing when and who are we potentially going to be stepping up on stage with? Or do we compare how lean we are compared to them? Absolutely fucking not. Why? Because it's going to make us feel like shit and we're going to lose focus on our journey. We're going to lose enjoyment in our journey. So what do? As cheesy as it sounds, and I hate the saying, but we stay in our lane. We focus on what we do. We focus on the elements that we can control, the cardio that we do, the exposure to food or drugs or whatever it might be that we're managing. All we care about is what we do and where we are within our journey, because that's what's important. Just focus on improving ourselves. You'll tend to find as well, the enjoyment from your plan and the consistency of your plan becomes so much better, because I've seen in the past where people start going off the like free reins and just doing their own thing because they've seen Tom, Dick and Harry doing this with their cardio or this with them. And same backstage, the amount of times I've seen people go AWOL and off plan because they've seen someone munching on rice cakes and jam and salts, and it's like, oh, this is what I should be doing, you know. I've had people come up to me before saying, should I do this? And I'm like, I think you should ask your coach, not me, because I'm not coaching you. I'm not interfering with this. And it's an inconsistency where they see other people doing things that makes them doubt themselves. Have trust in yourself, have trust in your coach, have trust in your own ability and your own progress. You've gone from A to B. You should be looking absolutely nails on the day. If you're not, then something went wrong, and that's another question that you should be asking. But as long as you've been consistent and you've stuck to the plan consistently, 100%, that's the journey that you need to focus on, not what everybody else is doing, because it has no warrant, it has no place for you. What you're doing is completely different to somebody else. You can't compare what they are doing, because behind closed doors, you don't know what's going on in that person's journey or that person's prep or that person's life. There could be so many other things at play. It's just not anything that serves any merit. So guys, stop comparing, stop the comparisons. It means nothing. If you find that you're going down these kind of tunnels of comparisons and you're freaking yourself out, come off social media. Mute these accounts. It sounds bad, but unfollow them, because at the end of the day, you need to look after your own mental health. You need to look after your own mindset. And if you're finding that your entire prep is consistent of you mindlessly scrolling through Instagram to find out who you're trying to compete against, take that away, because it's just not going to serve any purpose to your goals whatsoever. We're doing this for enjoyment. We're doing this for our own sake, not anything else. So rule it out, stop doing it, and just enjoy the process, bro. Much love, stay blessed, and I will see you all soon.